Yeah, I'm here. Hold on. Hello.
I'm pissed.
You're pissed?
I'm pissed. I'm really, really pissed.
Pissed or pissed?
Both. Bit of both.
How much of each?
A solid 4 out of 10 pissed and 11 out of 10 pissed off.
Dad?
Mum.
Mum?
The woman is just a pendulum.
She's a pendulum?
Yes, I know what I said, and I stand by it. A pendulum, just swinging back and forth and back and forth.
So what's she done now?
You know, on Sunday, she said she was going to speak to Dad and she was going to sort it all out, and it was this big breakthrough, right?
Sure.
Well, now it's all... You're just going to divorce him. Just like that. 30 years of your life just gone. He hasn't done anything wrong. What the fuck? God's sake, you can't just do this to him.
I mean, he's not exactly an innocent flower in all this.
Yes, I know, but you spoke to him about that.
Yeah.
And you gave him a piece of your mind.
Yeah, you're so right. It's just... yeah.
Basically, Mum's going through with it. She's decided, after 30 years, that there is nothing left saving. From Christmas morning to zoo trips, it all just doesn't matter.
I mean, I'm the one who used to take her to the zoo.
It's still our family. Stop being pedantic.
Okay, so Mum was firm. Did you talk to her about it calmly and reasonably?
Yes. No! That is the stupidest thing is, they have not figured out any of the logistics.
Well, yeah, but that's what this whole procedure's for, isn't it?
No, it's more about...
Do they know who's going to keep Dottie?
What? Dad's... Please don't divorce me. I bought you a dog. Dog. Surprisingly, Dad.
All right, I was just asking.
No, they don't know. They don't know anything. Who's going to keep the house? Who's going to keep the Audi? Who's going to pay the rent? What Dad's going to do for money now that he hasn't worked in 5 years? Which he's going to move in with you.
Right. Why me?
Well, he can't move in with me. A, he won't move out of London. And B, I hate the dog.
Dottie is literally the best thing in the world.
I hate Dottie. No, obviously I love Dottie, Dad. No, it's not. I just don't think I can... Oh, you're putting her on the phone. Could I quickly... Hello, Dottie. How are you? The thing hates me.
She's a dog. She loves everyone.
Can we stop talking about the dog? This whole thing is so much more confusing and complicated than that. Mum being selfish just completely uproots Dad. And I don't know what he's going to do. Has he spoken to you about having to move in?
Yeah, he mentioned it. Yeah, and you know, Dad, I would love it if you moved in with me. It's just I don't know if I've got the space, and yeah, I know I'm not living with anyone since Matt moved. Yeah.
I don't understand when the world got so difficult. You know, like, do you remember when we used to drive to Cornwall and we used to leg it onto the sand and try and outrun the waves before they caught our feet?
Yeah, we used to get so excited about eating the chips out of the cones, didn't we? Everything just tastes better in a cone.
Exactly. And the whole 3-hour drive there, we'd play that alphabet game. You know, where we'd take the alphabet and we'd get a word for each letter and we just would never get bored.
Yeah, and you could never think of words beginning with Z for some reason.
I was 6. I had a tiny little 6-year-old mind. And Z was, and still is, a very difficult letter. But that was enough, you know? Waves and cone chips and an alphabet game, and we would just be so happy. Why does it feel so hard to be that happy now? Why doesn't it just fix everything anymore?
But it never did, Anna. You used to get so car sick. Mum and Dad would fight constantly over the directions. The seagulls would always steal your chips too.
Oh, there you go, being pedantic again.
It's the truth, you know, right now all they do is argue, so maybe it is for the best.
What?
They're so unhappy.
Yeah, because they're divorcing.
No, they've been unhappy for years.
They're in a rough patch.
No, you're not listening.
No, you're not listening. Have you been listening to either of them at all?
All I do is listen to them.
Well, if you were actually listening, like really listening to them, you would see how hurt they are.
Yeah.
How hurt they are that everything is going on and how much it's going to hurt us.
Yeah.
Our family is breaking apart. Do you really get that?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm still here.
And they'll never see each other again, and any big events in our lives will be ruined. Like what about when I get married?
Oh my God, Anna, come on, it's not all about you.
What do you mean? I didn't...
What I mean is, maybe it isn't about trying to stop them now, okay? Maybe it's about trying to find the best way forward with the least damage.
That's ridiculous. You're being ridiculous.
I just don't see the point in them trying to hold on.
Oh, so our family should just end.
Don't be stupid.
Their 30-year relationship just means nothing.
Obviously not.
What, just because you gave up on yours?
Wow.
That's the thing. If you don't fight for the things you love, they leave.
Do you know what? Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
For God's sake, I am sick to death of you guys constantly unloading on me.
Beth, you're not listening.
You unload on me, Dad unloads on me, Mum unloads on me. I'm not your punch bag. I'm not your fucking therapist, which you should all get, by the way.
This has always been...
I am so angry. I'm angry at Mum and Dad for thinking that it is okay to make me a pawn in their game.
How can you say that and think that that's...
Like before you were even born, like when I was the size of a bedside table, because I can't think of anything else, but when I was the size of a bedside table, they would comfort me, okay, because I was scared of spiders and of clowns and men with knives breaking into the house. And
what has this got to do with...
They told me that they would protect me, okay? Protect me from everything out in the world that was big and scary.
You just don't...
And now I feel like they need me to protect them now, and I can't. Like, I can't do that, Anna.
How?
I can't do it. And you can't seem to understand that maybe divorcing someone is not as bad as staying with someone that you don't love. Mum is not right, okay? And Dad was not wrong. They both did this. So just grow up. And I do care about the things and fight for the things that I love. But some things are just not worth fighting for. What I don't think that any of you understand is that it isn't just enough to just love someone. You have to be there for them as well. Yeah, he was awful. But you were awful too. I mean, we can all be awful and unbearable sometimes. And that's why we need that other person to be there for us so that we can let the awful out. Yeah, it's not everything. And it doesn't make awful being okay. But really, you did both need to be there for each other and not judge, and you did need to be stronger. But he needed to be stronger too. I do think it was the best decision. Because you can't just love the good bits, Mum. Because then you're not loving all of him.
Please don't hang up.
Anna.
Look, I'm really sorry. I know what I said was shitty. I'm really sorry. I just think I need you. I need you to tell me that some things don't end.
What do you mean?
Everything in my life that's been important. has ended. You know, being a teenager ended. Wanting to be a ballerina ended. Being a teacher ended. Being in love with John and Mary and Claire all ended. And now it feels like our family's ended. So, I think I need you to tell me that some things won't end. It won't just disappear or fade away, and it'll still be here, no matter what crappy thing I say or what awful thing the world does. Like this one thing will always be here. Because I think I just need to know if some things in my life will last or if everything that means anything to me is just doomed.
Algebra.
What?
Algebra.
Beth.
You can't have a name. Algebra.
Bottleneck.
Chaos.
Dwindle.
Ecstasy.
Ferocious.
Gargantuan.
Hollow.
Incapacitated.
Joy.
Kaleidoscope.
Listlessness.
Marshmallows.
Neurotic.
Octagon.
Pendulum.
Quadrillion.
Rotoscope.
Sunshine.
Trustworthy.
Ultraviolet.
Vertigo.
Wistful.
Xylophone.
Yesterday.
Zoo.